understand that entering the world of hybrid events can be quite daunting, but don't be afraid. There have been plenty of organisers who have trodden the path before you at TicketCo Media Services, and we know our clients. Therefore, we also know what experiences they have gathered. So here are some key takeaways to make your leap into the hybrid age as smooth as possible. The first thing you should be aware of if you do go hybrid is that you're about to organise 2 parallel events. Even though what's happening on stage is the same for both your physical and your virtual audience, everything that is surrounding it is quite different. With TicketCo Media Services, you can sell both your physical and your virtual tickets through the same platform, and even the streaming is handled through that very platform. This secures a smooth user journey for your audience and complete non-fragmented customer data for you as an organiser. But let us first look at the difference between a physical and a virtual event. First of all, you need to be aware that you should be targeting 2 completely different groups for your physical and your virtual event. Of course, you know all about how to reach your physical audience already, so let's just focus on your virtual audience for now. So, who are they? If you're planning to stream globally, your audience can pretty much live anywhere in the world. There are, of course, time zone issues to consider, so you shouldn't spend all your money marketing on campaigns on the other side of the globe. Our suggestion is rather that you focus on the artist. Forget about your own brand and your followers on social media. Target people who follow the artist on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or wherever it might be. Try to set up a campaign or send a newsletter specifically targeting fans who live abroad. Keep in mind that as much as 75% of all virtual tickets are sold on the day of the event, so generating interest up until your event starts with a good sales funnel and proper data capture is incredibly important. When you go on sale, remember that fear of missing out is not a strong sales incentive for virtual events. As long as an event can't sell out, there is in fact no chance of missing out at all. Due to this, the shopping behaviour will differ from physical events. The ticket buyers will be hesitant and they will need repeated reminders from the day your marketing campaign starts until the very second the event goes live. So try to save some of your budget for the final days of your marketing campaign. The golden hour for virtual ticket sales is in fact the last hour before the show starts. Don't ever forget that. The day of the event is immensely important for your marketing, and even the last hours are of great importance. Your virtual event can't compete with the physical one when it comes to physical presence. That doesn't mean, however, that it can't compete at all. It only means the awards you can offer your virtual audience will vary from those of a physical event. In addition to a fully professional multi-camera production with brilliant sound and smooth graphic design, you have the ability to offer your virtual audience exclusive content. You should utilise that opportunity. With pre-produced video footage or live backstage filming before or after the show, you can make your virtual events something special without having to dig too deep into your budget or taking on too much extra work. If possible, you should also consider making your recording available as video on demand after the event. This will override the time zone issue and make the event available for those who missed out for one reason or another. It will also generate a nice bit of extra revenue for you. Then, let us address one not so pleasant aspect of virtual events, the need for customer support prior to the show. If you are hosting an event for a younger audience, their average tech skills are probably impeccable. If your audience is of a slightly older generation, however, that might not quite be the case. You should then expect quite a demand for customer support prior to the show, and you should expect most of these calls to pop up in the last hour before showtime. To avoid this scenario, you should inform your audience of the best way to log onto your event well ahead of it starting. Please use the communication tools you have available within the TicketCo platform for this. Encourage your audience to download the TicketCo TV app on their TVs. Explain at a very basic level the different options that they have, and don't do it too many days in advance of the event. And remember, you will need customer support available at the day of the event. Please make sure that your tickets and event pages contain information on how your audience can get help, and then make sure that they do get that help. TicketCo Media Services is the benchmark for rock-solid smooth virtual events. The pay-per-view live streaming and video on demand service has delivered numerous flawless virtual events to millions of viewers worldwide, and has become immensely popular by a variety of organisers. The streaming service is built on top of the TicketCo Events payments platform. This fully merged combination of payments, verification and streaming is a one-of-a-kind globally, which makes TicketCo Media Services the world's only true hybrid events platform.